Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you have been good, you have been productive. As I told you, it is better you be productive than you be busy. So I hope you have been productive. I've also had my productive day. Though today I'm feeling so tired, I do not know why. But then I'm going to give myself the rest I require for the night. So I'm here to also address an issue. So as I told you, I'm a media student and I like going through my social media platforms to see a couple of things. So I see that Kenya has already started to say that the people that love alcohol should now start taking it at 21, and they have already started to say some places like the church, the campus, those places nobody should take alcohol there. So one day this year, in fact even last month, we did go with my mom. We had been invited to a celebration of a party by our former neighbors. So we go there, then now, we as the youth, now we were put aside. Then we are told that go celebrate as the youth. Let us mature adults and your mothers also celebrate. Being that I've I know myself, being that I know myself that I don't have yes, I've touched a bit of alcohol in my early days, but then I did touch it when I was a bit younger. But then it did not taste well. So I told myself then that I told them that in fact, if you're giving me anything, give me a soda. So I hear that they have moved. They have moved in life. But then a couple of them, I hear that I see that they love what? They love taking the shots. They love taking the wines. They love taking the wines. They love taking basically the wines and the alcohol. So I'm like, oh, okay, you're good in life and yet you are now taking this. So I was like, if you don't give me a soda, then I'm not taking anything. Then they were like, oh, okay, so let us give you then the soda. So they gave me the soda. I spent it well. Then we left at around I think at around 10:30, when it was leading to 11. It was heading to 11 then. So I come, then I tell myself, wow, Megan, you did quite a good decision. You did quite good to yourself. So basically, I'm here to address. Then there's this guy when I'm in school. There's a guy that really loves also taking alcohol. And when he has taken the alcohol and now he's now a drunk, he will talk to you however he wants. So today when he was sober, I told him. So today when he was sober, I told him, would you stop taking alcohol? Because you're really messing yourself up. Because alcohol can really take your liver away. Even though the liver grows again, it can really take your liver away. So I told him, would you just stop taking this alcohol? You see how you're going to be changed. Then he was like, he will. he will stop. So then he told me that he had taken time, that he did not love taking tea. So I told him, do you love also taking porridge? Then he was like, yes, I do. So let me see if he's going to change. And so this is my advice to you that loves taking the alcohol. This is my advice to you that loves taking the alcohol. So you love taking the alcohol, you love taking the wines, you love taking the alcohol, you love taking the wines. Okay, do you know you're doing an injustice to yourself? Do you know you're doing an injustice to yourself? Because there's a saying that says that a habit is a disease, and alcohol can be your addiction. And when you are leaving alcohol, it is going to give you withdrawal symptoms. It's going to give you some withdrawal symptoms. And you know you're doing and why are you doing an injustice to yourself? Because you're making your kidneys to do the overwork. You're making your kidneys to overwork, and then you're also making your liver also to overwork. You're also overworking your liver. So you that loves taking alcohol, or you that loves taking the wine, when you're going for those parties, why don't you one day tell your friends basically that today, by the way, I'm not taking alcohol. Can you kindly give me soda, or can you kindly give me tea? You see how they are going to react. Because my friend, you're doing an injustice to yourself. And how are you doing an injustice to yourself? When you go for those parties, you take the alcohol, you take the wines, then what do you do later? It makes you sleep, and it makes you lose yourself. And once you lose yourself, what do your friends sometimes do to you? Sometimes they leave you. So you sleep. If for example you are in a club, you sleep there. And when you are waking up, you find that nobody is there. It is only you and the bartender. And then sometimes you go for the parties, then you take the alcohol, and then you lose yourself. Then you find that you have already lost yourself. And then your friends go to sleep, or your friends go to their places. You have spent the time with your friends, and of which it is good. Then your friends have gone to sleep. Some of them have even gone to their houses. Then now when you wake up, they leave you to sleep. Then when you wake up, you find that they did what? They left you. You find that they did what? They left you. So basically, I'm just trying to say. And then yet on Sunday or Saturday, or Saturday, you're the one that is going to church to tell God. For example, if you are a Catholic, there's this song that we normally sing. Utukufu juu kwa Mungu na amani kote duniani kawenye mapenzi mema. Then it is you that have taken that alcohol and you lost yourself. And then some of you when you're drunk, in fact the majority of the people when they are drunk, they normally talk however they want. So basically, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, please, if you've never taken alcohol, if you've never taken any wine, don't try, because it is going to be an addiction. Don't try. It is going to be an addiction, and it is going to be a habit. And as I've told you, there's a saying that says that a habit is a disease. So don't make it a disease. Don't make it a habit. And then for the people for the people young like me, and you love going for the parties, Please, why don't you one day, and you love taking those you call the shots, why don't you one day tell your friends that give me tea or soda? You see how they are going to react. You see how they are going to react. And if they react bad, then you know those who are not your friends. Because there is also a saying that says that show me your friends, then I will tell you who you are. Show me your friends, then I will tell you who you are. And then again, for the people that that are youth like me, and you love also taking that one, especially, and you love the clubs, and you love the parties. Why don't you try? Just try and stop taking the wines and taking the alcohol, because you're going to mess up yourself and you're going to mess up your life. And you do not want to regret later. Because let me tell you, building something that you have messed is really tiresome. Ask me, and I'm going to tell you. Because right now, I messed my teens badly. I messed my teens. And how did I mess my teens? I messed my teens this way, due to bad peer pressure. And that made me get some grades that I could not have gotten. I could not have gotten those grades, if only I focused. And then remember, as a teen, also when we are going for those functions that we normally call the funkies, there's a certain time I told someone to give me their number. Instead of now chatting with the person in a good way, we used to do what we call sexting. So what were we doing? We were also doing sex. And then there's also one, I have tried a couple of things and they could have messed me up. So I've tried also doing sex. In fact, I once told, when basically we were living with those neighbors. In fact, I know when we were actually studying tuition, when I was in Form 3 back in 2016, the person that we were doing tuition with told me that, Miriam, you can come here, and I'm going to do what? And let's do what? Sex. Then I refused. Back in 2016, I refused. But then, before I entered my teens, I decided, Remy, back then when you used to live in a plot, basically, when we used to live in a plot, in an apartment, that is, now then, I told someone, let's do the what? Let's do the sex. And by God's grace, in fact, it's so mercy in me, then I did not pregnant. I did not be pregnant. I did not become a pregnant person, of which I'm thankful to God, because that also would have messed me. Because there's also another saying that says that choices do have consequences. So you see, I messed my teens a bit due to some peer pressure. I got some grades that now I'm building so that now I cannot mess again my mid-20s. I cannot mess again my life and my mid-20s. Sometimes it becomes overwhelming, sometimes it becomes so stressful. So this is the reason why I'm telling you, as a youth, stop taking those you call the shots, stop taking those wines, stop taking the alcohol. Just stop. If you know you have already started taking. And then you the person that has not taken, don't take, because it is going to be an addiction. And if you are a youth, that is. And then again, if you know your past, your youthful days, and you have never taken also the alcohol, also you don't take, because it is going to also mess you again. It is also going to mess you again. And then you're the person that has started to take. You're the person that has already started to take. Please leave it. Try leaving it. Try go to rehab, and then do your decision and tell yourself that this time round I do not want this. Tell yourself this time round I do not want this, and you will be free. And you will be free. Because as I told you right now, nowadays we normally live as hypocrites. Sorry to say that word. Nowadays you normally live as hypocrites. You take the shots, you lose yourself, you take the shots, you take the wines, you take the alcohol, Monday to Saturday. If you go to church on Sunday, or you take the shots, you take the wines, you take the alcohol from Monday to Saturday. Then on Sunday you're there going to pray to God. Then on Sunday again you're there going to sing the praises and the worships. And yet you lost yourself. That's the reason why nowadays I say again, we are living like hypocrites. Sorry to say it again. So please, that is what I wanted to address. Today I'm not teaching, because as I told you, I am a bit tired today. So let me teach you tomorrow. So do have yourselves a good night. Watch, like, comment, share, and subscribe.